want to do a quick review of the trade I took on BTCUSD. And I know it's been a very long time since I came here, since I dropped any content. It's been a very rough patch or rough year for me, to be honest, because what I would say is that I was profitable last year, but I hit a very bad time of my life, and I blew my account. A lot of things happened since March, and I had to just put a pause to trading for the meantime. And now I am back, and I am sure that by consistently following my rules, by sticking to my plans, and by doing everything just right, I will be profitable in the next 365 days. I promise you that. So basically, I want to do a review of my BTC trade that I took. I think it was on 26th. Let me check the date. Trade was executed on 26th by 9 a.m. but I've been planning this trade from on the 22nd, which was Wednesday, and I executed on Monday morning. Let me show you how it all happened. So basically, I do my top-down analysis. You can see that Bitcoin was on an uptrend, right, until it broke out of the uptrend and started trending below. So you can see how this trend line is being respected, right? So that is that on that for the weekly time frame. You can see these levels also are very crucial areas of support and resistance, right? So I'm just going to scale down to my daily time frame. And on my daily time frame, basically you can see that the market has been respecting this trend line. So, and also we had this this very strong area of interest, or area of support and resistance, as you can call it, or as however you like to call it, right? But this was what I was seeing, and I was like, since what is price doing at this point on the daily time frame? Price was trending upwards, right? And there was a possibility of price hitting that trend, hitting this trend line and coming back down, right? Hitting this trend line and coming back down. So I decided to position myself in the event of that happening, right? So on the 4-hour time frame, what I did was I just placed my trend lines, these ones and all of them, placed the bottom trend line and the top trend line. I placed the best areas of interest, which was this one, or areas of reversal, because you can see how price came here and rejected before it went above, and even when price came below, it tested it before it dropped, right? So basically, this was my area of interest. This was the area I marked. Then what did I do? I was waiting patiently for it. When price broke out, I was like, okay, good, that's a good sign. But when price was kind of like doing all of this, I was like, okay, fine, it's Sunday, anything that happens, right? Then I just placed it and went away. On Monday morning, this execution happened, and I'm just going to go down to the 1-hour time frame so that you see how all of that happened, right? On the 1-hour time frame, you can see this very good candlestick type of pattern. You can see, let me just draw this tiny trend line so that you can see how it happened, right? So basically, you can see what happened here is that price was trending on this trend line before price broke this trend line and even retested. The breakout is okay for me. Even this tiny head and shoulder is also okay for me, right? But the breakout just confirmed the whole setup. The breakout of that trend line confirmed the whole setup, and I was like, okay, cool, we are set, right? Then I took the trade and I was waiting patiently, and up until now I'm still waiting patiently, right? When the market dumped, I was like, okay, good, we have hit TP2. The price started retracing back to the entry. At this point, when we hit TP2, I was like, I've already brought my stop loss. I've tightened my stop, right? If I had put my stop loss at break even, it would have taken me out. But no, I just tightened the stop and just waited for what would happen next. So you can see what happened, right? Price hit my entry and it came back down. It's still going for that correction or pullback before it keeps going back down. So my projection right now is that I think price is just still going to be in this up and down movement, right? If there's momentum, fine, it's just going to go down. but if there's no momentum, it's just going to go up or down, up down, up down, which is very good. So this is what I have on the chart right now for BTCUSD, and I'm I'm super impressed that I still have this in me, which I knew that I never lost the skill set in the first place. I only stopped following my rules. That was what burned me and made me lose that money at the beginning of the year, right? Because from last year August to last year December was one of the fantastic periods I've ever had in my trading career, because I made a decent amount of money. If you can ask me, I made a decent amount of money just trading in the financial market. So do please like, subscribe, and tell me what you want me to analyze next, and prepare for back to back content. Thank you very much. And sorry, hold on, let me just show you the before, my telegram group. Let me show you the before and the after. This is basically my telegram. Okay, so basically this is the after of the chart, right? This is the before on the 4-hour time frame. And also, I didn't explain there, but you can see how I use Fibonacci. I place it from the swing high to the swing low and use it to calculate the 0.5 and the 618. It's a zone, not just a particular line, it's a zone, right? That's my golden zone right there. So that's where I paste my entry and I say sell there. So thank you very much. Do like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Okay, bye.